everybody. This is Sleepy CBR, cruising through the mean streets of Hanover, Pennsylvania. Wanted to talk a little bit about what you should and shouldn't say or to a person with narcolepsy or hypersomnia. One of the things that is irritating about having narcolepsy, when you tell people, or hypersomnia for that matter, is that you're tired, that you don't have any energy, you know, that you're always sleepy. Don't tell them to take a vitamin. Don't tell them to get exercise. Don't tell them to get more sleep. I mean, we can sleep for 24 hours a day and still be tired. We can take as many vitamins as they make. Doesn't help. I mean, if you gotta take stimulants, like I'm on Ritalin, some people take Adderall and Vyvanse and other stimulants. If they gotta take those to stay awake, vitamins just ain't gonna do it. So, one thing that you can do, if somebody that you know has narcolepsy or hypersomnia, long-term plans or goals, you know, things like that, it's difficult. So, if you make plans for 2 weeks from now, odds are that person that has hypersomnia or narcolepsy, they're not going to be able to make it. They might want to, they might even say they will. But when it comes down to it, they just won't be there. It's just too hard, too tiring. When that day gets there, they realize, I'm too tired. I can't go nowhere. At least that's the way I am. But say the person gets up, your friend, whoever it is, gets up that day, decides, hey, I took my medicine, I'm having a good day. Let me call up my buddy, see what he's doing. If he wants to meet up, go somewhere, do something. Well, try to be there for him. Or her, whoever it is, because they may not have energy to do things and be able to plan it out well in advance, but if they get energy and they're awake and their medicine's working and they're having a good day, well, help them out, give them a good time. They'll certainly appreciate it. Try not to keep them on a schedule. You know, if you want to hang out with them, try not to say, hey, can you come over Saturday night at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock? You know, when it's only Monday, it's like, well, I don't know. But try to, you know, if you're hanging out with them, or if you happen to, you know, just ask them if they want to come over now. Do they have the energy now? If they call you and say, hey man, I'm having a good day, you want to get together, do something, go somewhere? Well, try to be there. Try to say, yeah, I'll be there. Let's go. Let's do it. That's going to mean a lot to your friend. Yeah, it's the small things that really mean a lot. So when you're able to do something with your friend that has narcolepsy or hypersomnia, it's going to go a long way to help them. And for those that don't really, maybe you have a co-worker that has narcolepsy, or maybe they just always seem tired and they haven't felt like sharing it with you. Just maybe assume they do have narcolepsy, or that they have hypersomnia. And, you know, don't be so hard on them. Some of these people, like you'll see some that, hey, he's on heroin or he's on some kind of drug and that's why he's over there falling asleep. Well, that may not be the case. That person could have narcolepsy, could have hypersomnia, and I'm sure there's other problems out there that I'm not aware of. I was originally diagnosed with hypersomnia. Well, we'll go back a little bit. What was happening was I was always tired, and I told my doctor, hey, I'm always tired. I can't, you know, because I was gaining weight. I was up, let's see, I was about 270 pounds. And my doctor was telling me, you got high blood pressure, diabetes, you got to lose weight, or you're going to have a stroke. And I told him, I said, look, I can't exercise. I'm an electrician. I'm going up and down ladders all day. I'm carrying lights up and down the ladder. I'm walking about 2-3 miles a day. And, I'm 6. And he just didn't get it. Just kept telling me, well, you gotta lose weight. You gotta lose weight. Well, eventually my company changed insurance carriers, and he no longer accepted, well, he didn't accept the new insurance. So I found another doctor. Kind of told this doctor the same thing. Hey, I'm always tired. And right away, he was like, "Ooh, let's get you in for a sleep study." Well, went in for a sleep study and found out I had mild sleep apnea. But then they kept me for the multiple sleep latency test the next day, which they found out that yes, I was tired. I fell asleep in all 4 naps within 6 minutes, but I didn't get in the REM sleep at all. So that was a diagnosis of hypersomnia. Fast forward 2 years, I ended up getting another sleep study in MSLT, and it turns out that I had narcolepsy twice in the new test, in the new MSLT. So now I've been diagnosed with narcolepsy, which really I guess is a good thing, because with hypersomnia there's medicines that they really can't prescribe because it's what's called off-label. So now, I've been on Ritalin, and the doctor is supposed to change or offer me a different medicine for my next appointment in March. So hopefully that goes well, and I end up with something that I can actually use that will help me. I also wanted to talk about depression. How when you have narcolepsy, you end up getting depressed. It just happens. How could it not? You're sleeping your whole life away. So I am on, let's see, I think it's fluoxetine, which I believe is Prozac. Can't really recall. I think that's what it is. I'm taking that now, and then I ended up getting a motorcycle. Well, the motorcycles help me immensely. So is the medicine, but if you are feeling depressed, feeling down, try to find something that you enjoy, that'll lift you up, that gives you a reason to get out of bed. For narcolepsy and hypersomnia, it gives you a reason to take your medicine. And even depression, you need to take your medicine too. When you find that thing, try to do it as much as you can. If you can't ride a motorcycle or do anything that's similar to that, maybe you like fishing. Maybe if you have narcolepsy, I realize that sitting around in a boat or at your fishing hole, like over here, that may not be feasible for you. But what you might be able to do is take up a different type of fishing. Maybe use lures more, where you're casting constantly, walking around the banks. Maybe you like nature and you want to go on nature hikes. Well, that's a goal. Try to make that happen. Maybe you watch some YouTube videos of people that are doing nature walks. Research local areas. Like here in Cadorus, there's plenty of places to walk, and there's plenty of trails in Pennsylvania. I'm sure there's some in your area, wherever you're at. You can always travel a little bit to get to these areas. It'll be beneficial. It helps. So, depression is a terrible illness, and it sucks. And having narcolepsy and depression, well, that's just no fun at all. So, you need to try to figure a way where you can get some activity and be happy with them. You gotta find happiness in life somehow. I'm trying to pull over here to get some. Anyway, like I was saying, if you look at this area here, get it in neutral for a sec. Just, I mean, look how beautiful that is. And there's got to be areas around you that look the same. Even right down here at the bank, doing a little cast in your rod, seeing if you catch something. If you do, great. If you don't, well, you got out. You took your medicine. You got active for a little bit. That's great. Well, let me see if I could do this. I was gonna get off the motorcycle and kinda trying to find a kickstand. I got boots on, it's hard. I think if it falls over, I'm gonna cry, everybody. Alright, so anyway, there's a different look at the CBR. And again, there's the area that I was talking about. This is the whole thing. It looks nice. Well, I don't want the video to be real long, mainly because, like I previously said, I'm sorry for the sniffing. My computer is not capable of. Whoa. My computer isn't capable. This guy's freaking me out. Alright, let's get some speed going.